Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the matchup here this morning in 2021 preseason tournament here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania at the Slippery Rock Baptist Camp. These two volleyball clubs going to battle it out for their chance to move on into the winter finals. Slippery Rock previously beating Bethel in the quarterfinals, and the First Baptist Eagles took out, I don't remember what their name was. It's slipping my mind. I think it might have been CLA, it might not have been, I'm not entirely sure. I can't quite remember. Winner goes on into the winter semifinals. The loser goes down to play Portersville in the loser semis, I believe it is. Obviously, I have not studied the bracket well enough. We're playing a best of 3, first to 21 in the first 2 games, and then first to 11. If it goes into a game 3, we got this camera angle, we got that camera angle. That's all we got so far, so we're going to see what happens as the evening progresses. To start us off here, Josie Osterling going to be serving this one up for the First Baptist Eagles. Whistle, we start the match. Service leans far side from us. Cassandra finds its way to Katrina, thrown backside. Here's a nice shot from Toth, and that one's going to find the first point of the match to be in favor of the Slippery Rock Panthers. Service by Juliana goes off the hand of Caitlin Waters, and we have ourselves a service ace on return, and we'll keep it rolling here in game 2. 2-0, Panthers lead. A little conversation between the director of the tournament and the referee, Lou. All right. I think we're good. I think we're all right. We're good. A little crash course on the training here for the linesmen. Alyssa far side, out, nice slap by Cooper, gets this one up and across. Cassandra with the first touch, Katrina with the secondary, down the near side. Cassandra Eisler there with a slapper up across the pond, and she scores. Panthers now lead at 3-0. Yesterday, these two teams matched up against each other in full play. The first game went 13-21 for the Panthers, and the other one went 7-21. We're going to see how these matches transpire throughout the evening. Sam Cooper able to get that finalizer. Ali Katrina over to Cassandra, slaps it up, able to make that one past the netting, and that one falls just short. On the other side, we have Mentor, and we have Grove City across the pond over yonder. Winner of that game plays winner of this game. And yeah, there you have it. There's a little nugget, another nugget of knowledge for you. Katrina, far side out to Monica, slaps this one in there for the cross crease attack. Not sure if that's a technical term, but here it is. Osterling not quite able to get underneath that one, and as a result, 4 for the Panthers, 1 for the Eagles. Sandra Eisler here to serve this one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Caitlin over to Alyssa, tipping battle between her and Katrina. Katrina loses that one. Juliana tipped over by Monica, diving play by Drake, finds its way into the hands of Barnett, finishing that one off. Cassandra, Barnett back over to the Panthers side, kept alive by Lott. Osterling, front side to Alyssa, down to the near. Barnett tips this one past the blocking. Ellie with the receiving touch. Katrina with the secondary over to Monica DePew, able to send this one over, goes off Caitlin. Barnett back to the Panthers side. Here's Katrina throwing this one back to the sender. Cooper over to Drake, not able to get a hold of that one. Coach is very not happy with that. 5-1, Panthers in the lead. Good volley. Putting the volley in volleyball. Sandra, line drive right into the netting, and we have a 5-2 tally board. Service by Missy Drake into the back line. Cassandra kept that one alive, able to find Katrina to the far side. Monica DePew here with a slapper up and across. Nice save by Osterling. Katrina back to the sender. Osterling with the first touch, diving for that one. Cooper with contact. Barnett able to finish that one off. Ellie front line to Katrina. Throws this one across to the far side. To the back line, bumped by Juliana Toth. Up into the ceiling, kept alive by Cooper to the front line. Alyssa finishing it off. Cassandra, Katrina, back line attack from Toth, throws it up over, not able to find any paint. Alyssa with the first touch. Cooper going out after that one, not quite able to get underneath that one with a little bit of miscommunication, and the Panthers reap the benefits, picking up their 6th tally of game 2. Katrina Eisler there, leans right side on that one, kept alive by Osterling to the front line, over the shoulder from Caitlin to the back line, hits the wall, out of bounds is deemed the call. 7-2, Panthers lead. Katrina here serving this one up and over, goes off Sam, hitting the wall, out of bounds, and we keep it rolling. And is now at 8, Eagles at 2. Katrina here with the service up over, goes off Caitlin, goes off of Osterling, and able to return that back to the Panthers paint. Cassandra Katrina over to Lott with a nice attack. Goes off Alyssa. Front and center, finds Caitlin back out to the far side. Alyssa with a left-handed attack, able to win the tipping battle. Unbelievable. She'll be the one to serve it up. Alyssa Waters beating Ellie Hendricks in that tipping battle. Services up and over. Lott getting the first touch on that one. Katrina back over to Monica, able to send this one deep into the Eagles territory. Alyssa Osterling back down the near side. Barnett able to tip this one past Lott, diving for that one. A little contact is made, but both of them look to be all right between, I think that was Katrina and Ellie. Right now the Eagles are at 4, Panthers at 8. According to the scoreboard, Ben Osterling, the captain of the First Baptist Eagles, arguing the stance of the scoreboard being deemed 5-8 now currently. 8 for the Eagles, 5 for the Eagles, 8 for the Panthers, and that's point number 6 for the First Baptist Eagles. Alyssa Waters, the server of that one. And they're only down by 2 now. Service up, over, Cassandra with the first touch, able to get this one back forward. Katrina down to the near side, finds Monica with the attack, and she scores. 3 points separate these two teams. Panthers at 9, Eagles at 6. Service by Monica Depew, met up off the shoulder of Caitlin, back over towards Alyssa. And the Panthers now at 10 as that one goes out of bounds. 4 points the gap. Service goes off, Sam Cooper forward. Osterling with the secondary, staying clear of the ceiling. Nice bump over by Alyssa. Cassandra finding Katrina, finding Juliana with a back shot off of Sam Cooper. And we find ourselves the bread maker. Monica Depew here to serve up the 11-6 game. A nice right-hander off the side of the cup, not quite able to get a solid touch on that one. And we have a 7-11 game. Barnett here with a service up and over down center avenue. Called for a line violation because of the line being so close to the wall. You are allotted 1 foot over the line whenever you serve it up. And I guess she took 2. Who's to say? 12-7. Now the score. Panthers picking up a tally there. Here you'll see that rule in motion. 1 step, the Powell over top. Missy getting a touch on this one. Thrown back up by Osterling, but not quite able to finish that one past the wall. That was Ellie Hendricks. Was the efforts. I've already lost what number it is. 13-7. Panthers in the lead. Taylor Hendricks not quite able to get that one between the uprights, and the Eagles will pick up a tally as the result. Service up and over by Caitlin Waters, kept alive by Monica, finding Katrina, throws this one topside out to Cassandra here with a slapper, goes over, not quite able to get that one down, kept alive by Cooper, diving play by Monica, Ellie, back to Monica from the backline attack, throws it up, hits the wall, out of bounds. Eagles picking up point number 9. Panthers remain at 13. Caitlin Waters there with the service back in center, Juliana Katrina, back over to Juliana, slides this one up, hits the netting, goes across, kept alive by Waters from the backline, Caitlin being her first name, diving Ellie, diving Monica, up, hits the rim, not quite able to dunk the bucket, and the First Baptist Eagles hit 10. Timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. We'll be back. 13-10 is our tally. Alrighty, looks like everybody's ready to rock, ready to roll. Back down on the court. First Baptist here to serve it up as they had the last tally. Caitlin Waters there with a nice right-handed service. Goes off Cassandra, back over to Taylor out in front. Able to find that one was Juliana top. Caitlin Waters with the first. Osterling trying to get it over, hits the net and goes down uncontested with without a third thought. 14-10, Panthers lead. Service by Ellie Hendricks, able to send this one up and over. Alyssa Waters, front line Osterling, looking for Sam Cooper with a backside over top of Katrina's attempted block. Katrina with a very nice touch, getting that one up and over, goes off Sam Cooper, back to the Panthers side. Ellie, front and center, Katrina, backside over to Juliana top in a sticky situation, hits the candy cane in the process, deemed out of bounds as the result. And the Panthers remain at 14 as the Eagles pick up point number 11. I like the last game, it wasn't as loud in here. Good service by Osterling. Line drive straight to us. Good touch up by Juliana Katrina. Back out far side looking for Cassandra. Not quite able to keep it in bounds in 3. And with the fourth touch, the Eagles pick up point number 12. 2 points separate these two teams here in game number 1 in this best of 3. Osterling serving it up back line. 3 players ready for that one. Katrina down over to Juliana on the right side. Slapped into the back line. Out. Off Caitlin and goes into the crowd. 15-12. Panthers lead by 3. Service by Juliana, kept the line by Caitlin from the back line. Katrina dumps this one back down to the center. Osterling, Alyssa, Cooper able to finish it off. Katrina down to the near side, finds Cassandra, tips this one, passed over to the First Baptist territory. Cooper over to Drake, gets this one to the Panthers side. Juliana finds Katrina, throws this one front side, slaps a come over by DePew, goes off. Caitlin, Cooper back line, Barnett not quite able to get there in time. The effort was formidable, but not quite able to pull it out. First Baptist remain at 12, Slippery Rock now at 16. Juliana Toth here, leans on the right side, goes off Barnett's shoulder, over to Sam Cooper, keeps this one in the wheelhouse, finalizer from the back line. Caitlin there with it. Ellie, Katrina, front side, the Pew with a nice sidearm, goes off Cooper, back to the center. Monica says, I can do just that, and does that, she does. I don't know. 17-12, 5 points the difference. Panthers in the lead. Service by Juliana, backside hits Barnett, hits the wall out of bounds. Juliana Toth here with yet again another serve. Able to make that one up and across, goes off Caitlin. Called off, not sure what was going on. The 19-12. And 2 points away from closing out game 1 are the Slippery Rock Panthers. Going to build up some momentum going into game 2. Good service by Juliana, kept alive by Alyssa, sent back right to the center. Caitlin, my bad. Katrina, near side to Cassandra. Bumps this one over, better safe than sorry. Goes down on the line, she scores! Panthers now at match point. Juliana there with a nice service down the uprights. Caitlin front line, Alyssa up against the net in a difficult situation. Called for cross from the line. That's the end of game 1. Slippery Rock having 21 and First Baptist with 12. We'll take a break and we'll be back here whenever both teams ready to rock with game 2 here shortly. Alrighty, looks like both teams ready to rock, ready to roll back down on the court for game 2. First Baptist started us off with the service in game 1, so Slippery Rock gets the nod to get it going here in game 2. In this best of 3, Mentor Grove City still battling it out on the far side. No scores to report. I wasn't really paying attention. But winner of that game plays winner of this game in the winter finals, I believe it is. Alrighty. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Both teams, Slippery Rock on the near. First Baptist on the far side. Juliana and Toth there to start us off. Goes off Alyssa. Hits the ceiling. Kept alive? No. Slippery Rock had an early lead with the first point of the matchup, setting precedence. See how long they can carry it. Juliana Toth able to get this one up and over. Goes off Alyssa. Hits the ceiling, trying to adapt. Caitlin Waters not quite able to get underneath it after the ricochet. And the Panthers had a 2-0 lead here in game 1. Juliana leans right side. Nice diving play. Goes off the Wallace across the netting. Deemed out of bounds from Alyssa Waters. Finalized touch. 3-0. Panthers lead. Service by Juliana. Touched up by Barnett. Front line. Cooper with a dump off. Goes over Katrina. Katrina over to Ellie. Finding Katrina with a third touch. Caitlin from the back line. Osterling in the front. Finalized over. Top by Cooper. Cassandra. Katrina over to the near side. Here's Cassandra with a touch. Nice save by Alyssa. Osterling up in the air. Touch by Katrina. Goes off Drake. Back over to Osterling. Thrown over. Touched in the netting. We're going to call Missy Drake with her hand in the cookie jar. And this pick up point number 4 as the result. And that's the difference. Good serve by Toth, stopped up by Alyssa. Barnett to the front line. Drake with the over the shoulder into the Panthers zone. Let go out of bounds is the call. 5-0. Juliana Juliana service lanes right side, and that's inbounds. And it does now lead 6-0. Good service by Juliana, stopped up by Barnett. Finds Osterling with the tip off to the Panthers side. Ellie, Katrina, backline attack from Juliana Toth. Finds his way to the First Baptist territory. Good shot by Cooper over this line again. She scores. Here's the service from Josie Osterling, number 3 on the Eagles jersey. Katrina backs it over to Cassandra, out of bounds by about a mile, thrown over towards the crease, but not quite able to find the side of the barn to get the paint work done. Panthers remain at 6. The Eagles now at 2. Osterling here with a nice service, hugging the left or the far side line pretty nicely. Monica there with a shot, nice dive, but not quite able to get underneath it. Caitlin Waters from the back line getting contact, but not enough. 7-2, Panthers lead. Service by Cassandra, met up on the back line. Caitlin finds Osterling. Over the shoulder from Melissa, finds the Panthers paint. Diving play by Ellie keeps this one going. Katrina over towards the far side. Monica with a nice finish off there. Melissa, Cooper, shot to the Panthers side. Applied by Toth. Katrina with a dump off. Cooper up in the air. Slap comes up by both sides, but Alyssa Waters not able to generate enough forward force on that. A little ahead of the play on that attack, and the Panthers pick up point number 8 as the ball never crossed the crease. Cassandra with the service, goes off Barnett, out of bounds, off the wall. Panthers now at 9. Eagles remain at 2. We're in game 2. Panthers lead the game as well as the series. Sandra here with a nice service down center avenue, kept alive by Caitlin. Osterling from the back line. Cooper with the final say. Hits the top of the net, goes over in. They score. Eagles picking up point number 3, a big one here in game 2, trying to get this offensive drive going. Cooper going to be the one to serve this one up. Number 2 in the Eagles jersey, far side, hugging that one short, goes off lot. Nobody there for second save. Without the second serving of that play, we now have a 9-4 score on the scoreboard. Samantha Cooper going to serve it up yet again for the Eagles. Good right-handed service down center line. Goes off Juliana Katrina. Back over to Monica. Slapped up, hits the netting, goes down. Fourth touch is called. Good eyes by referee Lou. Samantha Cooper to serve up the 5-9 game. Right back where it came from. Juliana Cassandra from the back line. Looks for Madison Laud along the far side. Good shot over, goes off Osterling underneath the netting, and that one goes to the Panthers tally board. 10-5, Slippery Rock leading. Good service, stopped up from the back line, Osterling. Alyssa over towards the netting. Barnett not quite able to get that one over top. Ellie Hendricks, Trina Eisler, tag team duo along the top side. The intimidation factor perhaps might have been there. Nonetheless, Slippery Rock picked up point number 11. Trina's shot a little too far right. 6 for the Eagles, 11 for the Panthers. Missy Drake there with a nice shot into the back left, technically. Katrina, nice shot by Hendricks into the back line, goes off Missy, and out of bounds. Panthers now at 12. I smell burgers. I am hungry now. Monica DePew leans left side, goes off Alyssa. Diving play by Caitlin, not quite able to clear the netting. That one does not pass go, does not collect $200, 12-6. 6-point lead here for Slippery Rock. Good serve by DePew, stopped up by Cooper. Looking for Alyssa, over to Caitlin. Slapped over with the right hand, and Monica ready for that one. Katrina, far side to Juliana, slaps it over from the back line. Cooper getting a touch. Barnett with a secondary finalizer, deflected out by Ellie, but yet returned by Osterling. Juliana, Katrina, straight up. Ellie with a shot over top the block. Touched by Barnett, out of bounds. Panthers coming up big, getting point number 14 on the board. And we're rocking. You see the trophies in the background there. That distracted me a little bit. Caitlin with the receiving touch. Elizabeth with the secondary. Finds Barnett. Shot to the back line. Nice save by Monica. Katrina. Juliana shoots this one backside. Hits the wall. Out of bounds. Eagles picking up point number 7 as the Panthers remain at 14. Alyssa Waters, number 6 here for the Eagles, serving this one up and over. Goes off Hendricks. Diving play. Nobody able to get the Panthers. 2. 14-8, 6-point gap. Service over by Waters from the back line. Monica finds Katrina. Back over to Monica here with a slapper into the back line. Scores! Panthers now at 15. Eagles at 8. Substitution for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Taylor Hendricks coming on to play the back line in spot of Madison Lott. Service by Taylor, skips it across the pond, hits Osterling, finds Cooper off the back end. Nice sidearm to clear it to the Panther side. Katrina, Cassandra slaps past the block, goes off Missy, and that one's a Panther point. Taylor Hendricks with another service to serve the 16-8 result. Service up over Missy Drake with the first, Osterling with a second, but no third touch was made unless you count the floorboards. And there's 4 points away from moving on in the winter bracket. Neither team losing will be knocked out of the tournament as both of them are undefeated currently. Taylor Hendricks not quite able to get the service up and over, and we have a 17-9 tally board. This camera's melting my hand. Sorry if you could hear me blowing on the camera. Ellie, Katrina, looking to touch it just over the netting, but not quite enough muster to get that one past Border Patrol. And we got a 17-10 game. Eagles bring it back. Barnett here with the service. Juliana, Katrina, far side out to Cassandra. Tips this one past the block, diving play by Barnett, keeps it going. Cooper able to finish this to the Panthers side. Monica, Katrina, Juliana with the finalizer, goes past the block, kept alive by Alyssa from the back line. Cooper tips it past the block, touching the netting. And that will be she held up 2 numbers. Nobody on the court has those 2 numbers. I think it's called on Josie Osterling, caught in the net. 18-10 is now the score. Panthers picking up a point there, and they have an ace. Ellie Hendricks there with a nice service. Good spot, makes it 19-10. 2 points away from closing out the series. And moving on into the winter finals. Loser of this game goes to place Portersville down in the losers bracket, trying to fight their way back into the finals, the grand finals. We'll see if either of these teams, can make it back. Katrina, far side up to Juliana Todd, slaps us up over. Nice touch by Drake, but not able to get that one towards the ceiling. And we have match point for the Slippery Rock Panthers. At least I thought we did. Well, we do. All right. I was just a little ahead of the scoreboard guy. 20-10. Ellie's shot goes over. Caitlin. Osterling. Back to Caitlin. Shot over on the right hand. Juliana Toth able to finish that back over. Osterling. Caitlin. Osterling to finish this one off. Back to the Panthers side. Monica able to find Katrina. Looking to tip this one back over to Cassandra. Slap comes down. Hits the net and kept alive by Samantha. Osterling finishing that one off for the Eagles. Finds Ellie. Katrina. Over to Cassandra. Smack comes up. Over goes off. Goes off Alyssa and out of bounds. That's the end of the ball game. 21-10, the final score of Game 2. And the Slippery Rock Panthers find their way in on the winter finals. First Baptist Eagles going on to play the Portersville Christian Warriors here shortly. But thank you for tuning into the matchup here this evening on the Slippery Rock Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one.